me, Militant Ginger. It is Monday, 13th of February 2017. If you ever read the Garfield comic books with that big fat ginger cat, he hated Mondays, and Monday the 13th was the worst of the year, so there we go. Anyway, this is about the 12th time I tried to make this video. First time I did it, my wife came back from shopping, then the kids started to get up, then the other kid got up, then the other kid got up, then the dog got up, then it's, I don't know. So I'm going to make it short and sweet. As you saw from the intro, I'm making myself a big plate of chicken and fries. It's my favourite food in the entire world. I could eat nothing but this and be happy for the rest of my life. It's now stone cold. Also, you saw me pouring a delicious bottle of this German Pilsner. This has been and gone, sorry. And since the day before Valentine's Day, I bought some sparkling wine for my wife, so enjoying that. I hated these little strawberry dipped in chocolate things, and she came home early and spoiled twice, so I feel terrible now. Anyway, I am here to give you an update on day 4 of my intermittent fasting. Most interesting thing I can say, last night, as I reported, I ate junk food, disgusting junk food, huge amounts of pizza and red wine, and I would have been fine then. I don't feel any urge to eat, but I decided to eat anyway for this video, so I had my plate of chips and cheddar cheese and a glass of wine and a pint of beer. And in the middle of the night, I woke up and had the most terrible heartburn. I was like, oh. So, that taught me definitely, just because you're only eating for a 4-hour window, it doesn't mean you can eat absolutely like crap. So, I definitely should have listened to my body and stopped eating at the pizza. Instead, I just like piled more food on top of that, and it just caused no end of hassle. Also, this morning, using my Fitness Pal, I tracked the number of calories I had, and I was way over. I was like 2,500, which is 500 to 700 more than I was planning to eat. And again, if I just listened to my body and stopped eating after the pizza, I would have been fine. But instead, I wolfed down those chips and cheddar. So, yeah, bit of moderation. Moderation is the key. I think intermittent fasting is not like a magic cure-all. It just makes moderation easier because you get to have all your food in one sitting, so it's just satisfying. And you still have to think a bit more sensibly about what you eat. Definitely, once I plugged in all those things in MyFitnessPal, I noticed, like, for example, yesterday, all of that food was tons of calories. It's only about 80 grams of protein. And I lift weights, so I should be eating at least 180 grams of protein. Hence why I cooked that huge wad of chicken today. And then it was yesterday's meals, 5 grams of fiber. If you want to know what's wrong with America or the Western diet in general, I had 2,500 calories and 5 of that was fiber, and you need like 30 grams of fiber to make your body work correctly. So yeah, again, I think I've now got to start thinking more strategically about what I eat in the evenings. So today it was a huge chunk of chicken. The French fries, they're oven baked, so they're not that bad for you. That was a carbohydrate. And I'm just going to try and keep my calories under control. It's not easy. I mean, today, trying to cope with going through the intermittent fasting, again, it wasn't a huge hassle. So every time I started to get peckish, I'd have a cup of coffee. So I had about 3 cups of coffee today. And by the time you hit like 3:30, then it's like, boom, you feel like you can go on forever without eating. But as soon as you do eat, it's like opening the floodgates. So I came home and I bought myself a glass of beer and had some of those pork cracklings that were left over, and suddenly it was like, and so while I was cooking the kids' dinner, I ate fistfuls of potato chips and stuff like that. So I've got to be more sensible and plan things out. I've got to sort of come back and start eating. I noticed the day that I did the best when I came home, my wife had actually cooked dinner, and she cooked the broccoli and the chicken sausages. They tasted so good, and it was so satisfying. That was really healthy as well. So yeah, time to definitely think a bit more strategically and a bit more healthfully about what I'm eating. Anyway, I think that's about it from me. Oh, I had another cold shower this morning. 75 seconds I lasted this time. Although I'll have to admit, at the end, I was counting like 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. So it was probably not quite as long as that. But boy, that definitely wakes you up. I have not much more to add, so I am going to wrap up this video, toddle off. Thank you very much for paying attention. Friday is when I weigh myself and we see whether I've lost any weight with this intermittent fasting, but still, as far as experiments go, it's pretty interesting. I think the biggest thing, it's almost like habit during the day. It's not so, I do get a little hungry, but that's fine. But the thing is, food is such an important part of our lives that it's kind of like, if I'm not eating, what am I doing with myself? So, fortunately today I had a ton of projects to do, so I had laser focus with those and got a ton done. But I can see so many of us just eat out of habit rather than necessity. So, I don't know, it's kind of a cool thing to kick me in gear and make me appreciate and understand food a lot more. I've definitely become more of a gourmet. I'm much more about choosing the foods that I really want and enjoy. And I really enjoy just the clean feeling of not digesting food throughout the day. I think that feels great. Right, that's about it. I will chat to you tomorrow. Cheerio!